The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that." Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the five for the Clippers. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So the Lakers win the tip. Passes to Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
Wall's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Bryant trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
How about the timing? It could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Davis finds Westbrook. That three off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trying to get open, it's Davis. The kick out to Bryant. He dishes it to Westbrook. Over George. Another miss by Westbrook. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
LeBron left side. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel. On offense, here are the Clippers. Searching for their first points of the game. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All with it. The pass to Leonard. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
And here are the Clippers now, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Leonard against Davis, and Leonard gets it to go. And that ties it up.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Ooh, how about the level of focus from the big man? Marcus Morris doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Now here's James. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bryant has the open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, George. Here's the three. Westbrook pulls it in. Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And there's the drive. That one misses. The Clippers go the other way with it.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. And George kicks to Wall. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It always helps when John Wall is knocking home that triple. The dribble drive ability has always been there. Now, look out, the balance in his game.
And that one drops.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Leonard, and Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Now here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Free throw good, James.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Clippers trail by 3. Right side, Leonard. Pulls up, high post. Misses off the left eye.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Now, here is George. Will it go? And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Lakers leading by 6. Outside, Walker. Feeds it to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Now, here is George. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Leonard. A 3-ball. Westbrook pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Wall. Passes it to Leonard. And James pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Shoots over Leonard. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Down low. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George with the bounce pass. Leonard dishes to Covington. Johnson with the block, and he's able to get it back. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Lakers have possession. They're leading by 8. LeBron passes to Walker. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Davis. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Leonard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in for John Wall.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Clippers trail by 7. Jackson has the open look. The quick look, no good that time.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And they double up Davis. Here's Reeves. Off target from outside. And it's the Clippers' ball. Covington finds Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Pass to Reeves. Drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Westbrook against Jackson. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Over Johnson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 9.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
No good from outside. Clippers trail by 6. Up top, Covington. He's guarded by Johnson. And Davis sends it back. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Left side, Leonard. Outside for George. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis against Covington. Fade away. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Leonard looking around. And there's the pass to George. That one doesn't go. Lakers leading by 6. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Horton Tucker. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Leonard. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got 11 points.
All-stars make this kind of shot. Contested jumper, no problem.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Back to the action after this word. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Norman Powell is out there with Jackson, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Count that bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he makes the first. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. Teardrop shot. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bryant. Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Leonard against James. That's a two-pointer from Walker. That one a 10 off to the right, but drops in for him.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. James against Leonard. LeBron is doubled. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Powell. Walker's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Count it. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
Nunn looking around. Zubac against Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Here's Nunn. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Nunn's got his first points of the game. Jackson passes to Zubac. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Powell kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now, here's Nunn. Walker the pass to Bryant. LeBron with it. He's covered by Leonard. The kick out to Walker. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Powell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Walker. Bryant dishes to James. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 5.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron, from that range, put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now Jackson, and stolen by LeBron. One-on-one fast break. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Clippers trail by 4. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Passes it to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
Luke Kennard.
Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Nunn wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game. Jackson kicks to Leonard. And here's Jackson. Back to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
And for Kennard. Oh!
My goodness. Oh, how about that dunk from Thomas Bryant? Gets off his feet in a hurry.
The pass to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
Nicholas Batum.
LeBron against Leonard. LeBron left side. And that one is off. Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Kennard. Stolen by 9. Pass to Toscano. LeBron James on the wing. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. Clippers with the ball. 4-point game. Jackson passes to Batum. Kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Kennard. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good. Shot missing. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. The 3. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Walker finds James. Here's Toscano. Kicks it out to James. And no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. On the wing, Batum. It's stolen by Bryant. None with it. Guarded now by Jackson. None against Jackson. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Kennard. Leonard against Walker. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kawhi Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. Paul George comes in for Leonard. Mann's checked in for Luke Kennard. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So
close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Ball against Westbrook. On the line. Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Westbrook passes to Davis. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. It's good. This game is all even. Wall's got 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
1:27 left now here in the second. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Davis, the pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Wall. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Offensive rebound. And Covington sends it back. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George with the ball. Outside, Wall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Johnson for 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers.
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. And there's Bryant, and it's Walker in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside, Wall. Clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside, Walker. Count the basket and the foul. That one on George.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Lakers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Clippers trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Zubats. Back to Wall. Outside, George. Misses the 3.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. They get it back. To the middle, stolen by Walker. An even 3-on-3 break. High post, Davis. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They're scoreless since the first half. Wall passes to Leonard. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Shot clock at 6. Here's George.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Lakers leading by 6. Now Walker, he has 5. Kicks it out to James. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, how about the elevation on that shot? Russell Westbrook draining these and making it look easy.
Outside, Wall. Leonard against Bryant. Leonard kicks to Wall. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Good D by Westbrook. Lakers leading by 7. Back to James. Shoots. And the shot is long. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy. But credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And that one falls for Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. Clippers with the ball. 7-point differential. Dishes to George. He's covered by Westbrook. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Leonard. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Leonard's got 25 points in the game.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Zubac's in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. It's good. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Left side, Westbrook. Over to Wall. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Leonard. Shoots over Walker. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
Wall against Westbrook. Wall, no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Davis finds Walker. Bryant trying to free himself up. Misses the layup. Clippers trail by 9. He's guarded by Davis. Zubac the pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist in the game.
Boy, if Westbrook gets into the paint, that's a problem. He is tenacious attacking the cup.
Left side, Leonard. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Walker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Ball against Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Davis gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Wall.
That's a big-time move right there by John Wall. Go to work.
And the Lakers call time here.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. LeBron against Batum. LeBron is doubled. Horton Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Johnson, the pass to Horton Tucker. Shoots over Leonard. And another basket for the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's LeBron. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 11. To the inside. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Here's Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Batum dishes to Wall. He kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. Drains it from 17 feet out. George has got 6 points.
And sometimes you're just helpless trying to guard Paul George. When he's got all aspects of his game cooking, turn the lights out.
Johnson, the pass to James. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to George. And Wall kicks to Leonard. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Norman Bowles checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson comes in for John Wall. Lakers leading by 11. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. And they double up James. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. Here's LeBron. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horton Tucker.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Driving inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Nunn passes to James. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Leonard. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Jackson against Nunn. The pass to Powell. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James outside. Shoots over Powell. They get the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So with Wall on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The front court is Leonard and Batum. Jackson is out there with Powell, and it's Covington in at center. Batum finds Powell. Over Bryant. Some solid defense from Bryant. Lakers leading by 9. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Knocked away. Here's Leonard. And it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Great instincts to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Luke Kennard in for Norman Powell. Horton Tucker, the pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. That shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Westbrook against George. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers leading by 5. For 3, Westbrook. And they recover it. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Kennard. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That one good for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Covington finds George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Horton Tucker. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Kennard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Jackson dishes to George. Pass to Kennard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
Covington finds Jackson. Covington's shot is off. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Horton Tucker. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Down low. Over Jackson. The kick out to Westbrook. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Bryant is doubled. Beyond the arc. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Westbrook, no good.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Bryant. Outside Westbrook. High post, Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers trail by 6. Right side, George. Zubac's with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Thomas Bryant.
That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Jackson. Four on the shot clock. There's the pass to George. Covington trying to break free. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Paul George.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Westbrook passes to Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target with his 3.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Kennard finds Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Leonard, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, "Let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this."
And the Clippers call time here. And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. Johnson, the pass to James. Stolen by George. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Leonard.
Well, John Wall has always been such a reliable mid-range scorer. That short area quickness and elevation, so good.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The second chance effort. And LeBron with the layup.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Outside, George. And Batum kicks to Leonard. Back to Batum. Outside, Wall. The dish to Leonard. For Davis. And it's Leonard missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard's got the ball. Wall, no luck.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Johnson. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And George kicks to Batum. Leonard against Davis. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Wall, no luck. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
And the Clippers call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Up top, Leonard, covered by LeBron. Batum trying to break loose. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
And the Lakers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Clippers on defense, trailing by 5. Outside, Walker. The 3 from Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Wall with the bounce pass. Leonard dishes to Wall. It's stolen by Davis. And a wide open look for Walker. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 8. Batum finds Leonard. All taking his time here. Leonard inside. Working on James. LeBron with some nice D. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the way. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. LeBron outside. At the top of the key, Westbrook. He kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the rejection by Leonard.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Over James. The kick out to Wall. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 9 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Seconds left in the 4th quarter, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
7 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Grit, grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come up with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.